3 Stooges. Okay, let's see. All use can't repeat weapons. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Did I pick Mark first for this one? Or did we go with whoever was closest to the... Hey Austin, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Let's start with Paul. He's relatively close. We're gonna get the axe with Paul. Ooh. For this one, I can only use Mark, George, and Paul. And as an added wrinkle, I can't repeat weapon. Like I can't, well, they can all 3 of them can get a knife and stuff, but I can't use the torch for all 3 of them or anything like that. So I guess we're gonna have to send, since we have to play as one of the guys, we're gonna have to send George all the way over here. Hurry up, George. I mean, I know it's just Laura, but you still want to keep all the cabins. You want to have as many cabins occupied as possible. Lorelei, are you going to hit the reset button on me again? Hey, Mireg, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Welcome in, GamePro. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Where is he? There we go. Lorelei, can you please not... Lorelei. Sweetie, come here. She's trying to knock the top loader off the desk. I need to have it in a place where I can easily reset. Actually, let's swap to Laura here and kick George out. Well, yeah, George will go back down there, but then I at least won't have to run him or won't have to keep running around with him. Lorelei, what did I just tell you? Come here. Yeah, I could see Curly's head denting a machete. Yeah, Samus is just... There's a... I think I have a fusion Samus in there too, but I don't remember exactly what it's called. Lorelei, come here. Acoustic video game? Oh, so are they kind of like... Well, Bit Brigade isn't acoustic, but... Wait, did they move? Oh, George is gone. Okay. George moved. Well, the kids are gonna get attacked pretty quick. But we're gonna do our best. Okay. Oh, so you got to see Bit Brigade too. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's bad. I completely screwed that up. Well, no, we're just gonna get the torch with Paul on day 1. Our day 2 counselor can get the axe. Okay, we're just gonna have to go, otherwise kids are gonna die. And here comes Jason, unless... Nope. Was hoping a zombie would block him. Oh, Bit Brigade... I didn't know Bit Brigade did F-Zero. That sounds awesome. I used to watch a lot of their like old shows that they had on YouTube. Two, three, four, five. Nope. I wonder, would it be worth trying to get... Let's see, on day 2... Or should I go with Mark on day 2 and do the axe with Mark? Oh, it's actually gonna... It'd be really difficult to do the pitchfork with George. Because you have to jump to get into there, and that leads to lots of falling in pits. I actually use Mute City in place of the Palace of Darkness in Link to the Past when I do my own MSU. There he is. Torch versus Toothbrush, let's go. This is probably a really stupid move, but... That didn't work quick enough. I was hoping to get 9 or 10. Alright, is there anybody to stop him down there? No. Oh, switch on, Banjo-Tooie. I haven't played that one. But there's so much great stuff that's popping up on Switch Online. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay, so day 2, do we want to give George the axe? Or do we want to give Mark the axe? No, let's give it to Mark. Then I can still do path fights with him. And hopefully not lose my, what do you call it? Hopefully not lose my knife, my axe. Laura, a stone-only Laura run would take forever. Well, I guess maybe if I manage to get the sweater on day 2, but Laura can't do damageless path fights. So you'd be stuck with only doing cabin fights with her, because her jump is just pathetic. So you'd be just sitting there kind of waiting around for a bunch of battles. And like, even if you can start following Jason around with the sweater, you're gonna have to have a lot of vitamins, because her throwing arm is terrible too, so you're not gonna be able to get doubles or anything like that. It does, Microsoft, they own Rare, don't they? Okay, good. I was hoping I left this knife. Because being able to have Donkey Kong Country games and everything on Switch Online and all that is also huge. I love Donkey Kong Country. Well, the first 3. Especially 2. Oh! That's right, you need a key, and I already got the one here, didn't I? Yep. Wait. Uh-oh. So my brain isn't functioning, and this was a very poor start to day 2. Oh great, I think I got myself lost. That's okay, we can find our way out. Nope, that's okay. No, this is good. Right. Down, right. Down again. Now I just gotta find a key. Let's see. Key will be this way. Unless I pick that key up. Nope, there it is. Perfect. Hey, Honor, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. This one we are doing the 3 Stooges challenge. So I can only play as Mark, Paul, and George, and I have to use a different weapon each day. Oh, I had no idea Battletoads was rare. Nope. Nope. You gotta connect with those knife throws, Mark. We're trying to get this day done. And to get this day done, you're gonna need an axe. And then we're gonna hope George can survive the jump into Pamela's lair. I think there was I'm pretty sure I ended up picking Pamela Mark on day 3 last time, and I remember saying to myself, no, you gotta use Mark on day 3 here, otherwise it doesn't work well. And I can't remember why, but I'll find out soon enough, and it'll probably come and bite me in the butt. Jason, can you at least wait till I get my axe? I mean, Battletoads, don't get me wrong, I like Battletoads quite a bit, but it is... I know a lot of people will say Battletoads is like one of the most difficult games on the NES, but I wouldn't say it's so much difficult as it is terribly designed. Like, with Battletoads, you're expected to die a lot, but they make you go back to the start of the game each time you die. Hey Cherokee, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Well, each time you get a game over, you go back to level 1, and then if you're on, like, one of the later levels, you gotta play through 11 levels to get back to that point, just to memorize how the snakes fly around the room. If, like, Bucky O'Hare was an actual difficult game that was really well designed, where you die, you leave off, and you just have to practice and get better. Battletoads is all about memorization and the inconvenience of going back to the start. So, like, as I've gotten older and thought about that more, Battletoads has really taken a hit for me. I don't consider Battletoads to be as good of a game as I did when I was younger. And then, yeah, speaking of 2-player mode, there's that level where you're on the little bike things. And... oh, crap. Stupid knife. And if you do that 2-player, it doesn't work. Because it crashes. Lorelei, will you please stop? Lorelei, no! Mark is gonna die here because I was too busy watching the cat trying to knock my top loader over. Okay, we got 2 vitamins left. I never played the SNES Battletoads, I only played the NES one. Okay, good. No knife around here. Jeez, that axe is slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is pathetic. The axe is so slow that it can't even catch up to Jason. I can't get an extra bar of health gone from him. Because the Lorelei, please. Okay. Let's try to finish this out quick. This will be another 3 bars of health if I don't die. Alright, so next cabin should be our fight to the death. Excellent. Assuming I buffered the input quick enough. We made it. Alright. Lorelei, come here. You can come here, that's fine. I just don't want you knocking this over. Remember last week? When I was in the middle of the no jumping run and you hit the reset button? And you turned off the game? You remember that, right? When I still had my NES collection, I actually had Battletoads and Double Dragon on NES. That was one of those I was really proud to own. Oh, jeez. That was really close. 4, 5... Alright, we are in fight to the death territory. Thankfully, it looks like Mark is going to survive. Even though there was some bad knife spawns that tried to get in the way. Oh crap, I gotta stop goofing now. Because Jason, you won't hit Jason if you use a vitamin, you can't get that hit in. Alright, so we're on George now. We're gonna need a key and all the vitamins we can find. And there is a key on the way over here. But there's also 2 vitamins in this little section. Who's getting attacked? Alright, this is gonna be a dumb move, but I'm gonna try to run George all the way over there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like Jason would definitely enjoy some zombie-inspired drinks. Oh, crap. Okay, we got the key. This is fine. Of course, none of this is gonna matter when I miss the jump in the cave and George falls into the abyss. Crap. It's gonna be really difficult to do the Pamela fight too, because George is so... That's what it was. That's why I wanted to... That's why I saved Mark for day 3, I think. Was even if you get in there, George moves so slow that you have a hard time getting enough of a lead on Pamela. Okay, this is fine. Hey Tashi, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Alright, because that was terrible, let's just try to run over here quick before Jason starts attacking the kids. Grab an extra vitamin, even though it's gonna be completely unnecessary because I am gonna fall in a pit. You couldn't put that vitamin somewhere where I could get it? 15 hits, here we go. Oh, this is awful. Okay, here's a 1. We got 2. 3. George, you are so slow. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I wish I would have remembered this earlier. Oh, this is awful. I should have remembered that earlier, that you cannot do that Pamela fight very well with a slow counselor. He is just too slow and you can't get enough distance between yourself and Pamela. So now my plan of trying to just get onto the path fights and mash is not going to work. Oh, thanks, GamePro. Oh, crap. Alright, well, at least Jason should not be flying into me on the lake. Okay, got 1 vitamin, and we're only on path fights. I mean, cabin fights. And I've got the cat handicap here. Next time I remember to save Mark for day 3. That is completely on my brain. Two. 3. Nope. No. Oh, jeez. There we go. Much better. I'm having a really hard time trying to get the timing right because I'm holding the controller in a really weird angle because Lorelei is sitting here and she's taking up my entire lap. There we go. Here, you want to say hi? Cat percent? Alright, so we gotta escape the lake now. Don't do it, no, Lorelei. Though that time, if she would have hit the reset button, that probably wouldn't have been as bad. Because this is just awful. Come on. I think I left a vitamin on the path around here somewhere. Nope. Get away from it. That's bad. Otherwise, the only other vitamins I think I have left after this would be in the forest. Crap, I did get this one. Alright, here goes nothing. Already picked up these vitamins. So I have a very limited number of hits to work with. I wish George moved as fast as the Flash. It's just so slow. There we go. 1. That was really early. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5. 6. Should not be doing that, but it worked. Okay, 2 more battles. Is he getting stopped by someone else? Ha! Beautiful! See, that's what we call knowing that the counselor will leave to the next cabin on the path. I switched to Mark so George would take over this cabin, and that pushed Debbie down here. So now Debbie is going, unless she moves again, she could move by the time Jason gets there. But if she doesn't, let's scroll the screen this way. Alright, the second oh wait, no, this might be 5. There might be a crow spawning after this one, but that's fine. So then after this, I can just go over to the kids. I can buddy crow and I can just hang out at the lake cabin for when Jason gets there. Assuming I don't die here. 2. 3. This is so much easier when I'm not holding the controller around Lorelei. Like, I didn't realize how big of a difference that made, but my success rate hitting him on the backups is a lot higher. Got him. Okay, 1 more battle. We're gonna salvage this. Oh wait, I could have followed Jason into... He will actually go into the large cabin that's just up from me on the map here. But I don't want to fight him on... If I fight him on a path, I'm gonna be dead before the game ends. Alright, spawn the zombies over there. And we take a buddy crow from the right. Now we wait for Jason to go through the North Forest whenever he's done with that. Oh, get over here, George. Alright, I know, hey kids, I know you're just sitting there minding your own business. Don't worry, Jason's coming. He will be there soon. Alright, here we go. That sucked. I've got 2 hits to work with here. Actually, maybe 3, but I don't want to bother trying to count. Five more. 4, 3, 2. There we go. The sloppiest Three Stooges challenge in history. That was awful. Mark and George both almost died. But we are 1 for 1 on challenges for the night. Yay. I did play Sea of Stars. I didn't play it for very long because I got pulled away by... Don't remember what it was, but I got pulled away by another game. Alright. Let's see what our next challenge is on the wheel. There it is. Alright, spin please. Final Girl. Oh, what's that one? Oh, that's right, I can't do anything until I have to kill everyone. Wait, I'm gonna look up the... I'm gonna just look this one up quick and make sure I've got the right rules. You'd think I'd remember my own challenges, but no, that's too hard. Three Stooges Final Girl, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's simple. Just let everyone else... one counts, I get to pick the counselor that survives, so Chrissy. She's the final girl, always. And she's in the perfect cabin to start with, too. And then, once all the other counselors are dead, then Chrissy is the one that fights. All fights to the death. Robot bears with machine guns. Yeah, that would definitely hold Jason, even if for a little bit. Like, if Jason had to run through that... Actually, that's... We're gonna let Jason kill whoever that is. Maybe I'll get the sweater, too. Why not? Yeah, let's get the sweater, too. Oh, he's way over by the cave, okay. This is actually fine. We'll go like this. He's attacking Paul. Well, let's just let him start getting Debbie. Oh, he'll be getting his noodles soon. Unfortunately, no one else started by the cave, so I can't just drop someone into the abyss. So ideally, we finish day 1 here on the lake. Or maybe I won't even be able to get the sweater. Maybe the timing on this won't work out. Maybe Jason will already be on the lake. There we go. Laura's dead. Now George. Hurry up, George. You need to die quick, otherwise some of the kids are gonna die too. So I think the kid timer will reset when a counselor dies. So as long as I've taken enough damage before that starts going off, we should be fine. Oh, crap. Oh no, this should be fine. There's... the kids won't start dying until 30 seconds. Of course, I made a mistake of moving Chrissy. You have to be very careful about those knives, too. Okay, yeah, this is fine. We're gonna have more than enough time to get through there. I'm surprised no one's made an IT ROM hack for this. Seeing 8-bit Pennywise would be awesome. Hey, Zelda. Alright, kids. You don't have anything to worry about. Chrissy's here. She's got 2 vitamins. What are you doing, Zelda? If I was, well, no, then I couldn't have tried to get the sweater, because that's true Final Girl, is if you're wearing the sweater. Ow. Wait, no. Zelda! That was close. Watching the cat in the other room, she just... like, she jumped on a paper bag, and that was really bad. I thought she was chasing a mouse or something. Way too paranoid about mice down here. All because of a couple bad incidents. There we go. Alright, so we've got about 1:55 until Jason gets around to the kids. Hey Abe, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Nope. My final girl is Chrissy. Because she can do damageless path fights. Unfortunately, no Debbie for popcorn. But Debbie will, if I ever finish the overlay, don't jump there, Debbie will survive in honor of popcorn. Oh, I got hit. Kind of hoping to do do this hit list with Chrissy. All right, we're fine. 3 vitamins. We got a sweater. Actually, go and grab a 4th vitamin over here, quick. All right, let's see. Jason was on A. He's going to be on B now. You gotta go down there, Chrissy. Really don't like that sound. Zelda's going crazy on something in the other room of the basement. Like she's going nuts over it in a bag. Like a paper grocery bag. Just gonna pick my feet up off the ground here. Did he sneak through already? There we go. $30 hits to go. See, Jason, I'm wearing the sweater now. You got nothing. This is the forest chase scene where he's chasing the final girl through the woods. And she trips and throws the torch the wrong way. Gets hit a couple times. All clearly intentional, I did not just mess up and get hit 3 times. Definitely not. Alright. Ooh, a 3 pass. Very nice. No, that's the wrong direction again. Clearly our final girl's been drinking a little bit. Okay, we gotta be close enough. There we go. Yeah, can you imagine Jason behind the wheel like Michael Myers? Ugh. I'm not gonna be able to cut him off. Well... maybe we can do it. Yes! I must have barely squeaked in there. Because I didn't want to do this the end of day 3 in a cabin. Path fights are a lot more fun. I thought I had to have the path going into the lake visible, though. It must have been right on the other side of that. Like right on the other side of that pole on the left side of the screen. So I learned something new tonight. Okay, I think we might be... Wait, Zelda, what are you looking at? She just, like, she's walking around the other room. I could see her out of the corner of my eye looking into a corner. And she'd have no reason to look into a corner unless there's something down here. There we go. Yeah, I was really glad Dana Kimmel convinced them that nothing else happened, because that would have completely changed who Jason was. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go give that a quick look here, 1 sec. Oh, nope, we're fine. We're good. If there was something down here, Zelda just jumped on the couch and laid down. So either she's very quickly killed and disposed of whatever was down here, which is unlikely, because... Wait, let me check my feet. Nope, my feet are clean. We're good. So she did not kill and dispose... Oh, am I talking about you? Here. Come here, Zelda. Over here, sweetie. It's okay, come on. Trying to get Zelda to come over here. Come on, Zelda. Do you want to spin the wheel? She doesn't seem interested in spinning, but let's see what our next one is. 2 for 2 on challenges tonight. No jumping! Our newest challenge. Ugh. This one's gonna be painful. Alright. Oh yes, I love the rat meat. Okay, so Mark is here. Chrissy's there. We're gonna assume that he's gonna end up over here in the cave, so let's... Well, even if he doesn't, we'll just drop Laura into the pit. Hey Eric, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, you're just in time. The wheel gave us the no jumping challenge. So what we do to start this is the game has a mechanic where Jason will fight you to the death if there are 2 counselors left. Or, well, 1 or 2 counselors left, or like if he's got 7 bars of health or less remaining, but we're not worried about that at this point. So basically, instead of trying to do this in a... Did I have Laura jump? When I was... No, she ran into Jason. I didn't jump with Laura, did I? Yeah, basically we kill all of the other counselors, so it's a fight to the death. And then we just do cabin fights for 160 rocks and hope that I take less hits than Jason. Yes, if I did end up jumping with Laura there, please someone let me know. I don't think I did. But... And we leave Mark and Chrissy alive because they move faster side to side. And we don't want to leave Laura alive because Laura's the worst. Yeah, basically beating him without jumping is just a matter of you have to be able to do the cabin fights for 160 hits. Alright, here we go. Alright, Mark is closest. I almost jumped. Let's try this again. Alright, I have 6 seconds. Made it. Jason will appear on the lake at 43 and 33 seconds left, assuming he is not blocked by a crow or a zombie spawn. I like the 2009. I wish they would have had, what was her name? I didn't really care for Whitney as a final girl. I like Danielle Panabaker's character. Alright, here we go. 160 rocks. I wish this music could play during the Jason fight, though. Jason fight music is just so dull. The cabin theme is so good. My dodging in the cabins has not been great tonight. So hopefully... Well, I guess near the end of the George part of the Three Stooges, I kind of got back on. Yikes. Preemptive. It's good, but I mean, it's gonna be playing for so long. Like, if it was path fights, those go so much quicker. Like, that's why I use path fights in low percent. Because they're just so much faster than doing this in the cabin. And we've barely made a dent. Oh, that would have been cool if they had Elias appear in 2009. That was horrible. I mean, I feel like I should never be taking a hit, period, in a cabin fight in this game. But taking one on day one is just... It's so bad. Thankfully, I've still got my backup counselor. For the no jumping I did complete though, neither Mark or Chrissy died, which was nice. And they probably had to go get surgery on their throwing arm after throwing all these rocks. I do have a power glove. I have no idea if it works, but I got one. They were selling it at a really big discount because they hadn't been able to test it. And he's like, I don't know if this works or not, so it's kind of a buy at your own risk. That's why it's so heavily discounted. And I'm like, it looks like I don't really care I don't think I'd ever use it, but it looked like it was in really good shape, and that's all I cared about. Actually, now that I sold my NES collection, I've got plenty of space on the bookshelf back there. I should try to see if I can set that up. The power glove's so bad. Yeah, Eric, if you've got any specific questions on how things work in this game, definitely don't hesitate to ask. I'm always happy to share what I know about this. Or anyone for that matter. If anyone has any questions on how anything in particular works or why I'm doing things a certain way, I'm very happy to explain my thought process and why I do things the way I do. He's barely half dead. Okay, you gotta wonder what the kids are thinking right now. They're just huddled in a bunch. Why don't they go to one of the other cabins that Jason is in? All they're hearing is Jason running around and a bunch of rocks hitting walls and windows. Jeez, I gotta itch my nose. There we go. Thankfully, it wasn't day 3. Got a lot less time to do it on day 3. Knew that one was bad as soon as I dodged. Got hit twice on day 1. Hey Zanaz, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. My wife's car had well, there was a leak in the coolant reservoir and it got all over a bunch of other stuff in the engine. And when all is said and done, in order to get her car back up and running again and get all the parts replaced and fixed, it was $7,000. And in order to get to be able to fix the car, I had to unfortunately sell my NES collection. Son of a... Six hits left. We're good. I'm not gonna get greedy. That was way too close. Yeah, but selling it, we were able to... We had some, like, a little bit left, because my car needed $3,000 earlier in the summer, so that kind of drained out the rainy day fund. It was a bad summer for our cars, but now it's all good. We're back in the green. Ugh. Yeah, it's got to be really odd sounds, just the tink and the glass cracking. I've never seen the Leprechaun movie. All I can picture is the Boston Celtics logo. Jason's on B. Started at the cave, so... we should have plenty of time to move Chrissy here. I have to be careful not to... if I get in a path fight, that's death. Because I can't jump. So we gotta be very careful that we don't run into Jason on a path. I have watched Sleepaway Camp. I saw the... No, I only watched the first one. I don't think I saw the second. Come on, Jason, hurry up and attack. Then assuming Mark stays here, I can just have him go sit by the kids right when the day starts. Alright, here we go. Oh, so Leprechaun, that would be a, like, he'd be a match for like any of the slasher ones. The no jumping had been something I'd been toying around with for a while. I completely forgot about the fight to the death mechanic. So I was just like, oh, it would be something where you're doing 25 or so cabin fights a day, unless I tried to follow him and get a couple bars down on the paths, and I didn't want to do that. But then I realized, hey, we could probably get this done in under an hour if I just did fight to the deaths. Well, actually, I think it's less than an hour. It's a lot less than an hour. But yeah, with fight to the death, it's just a matter of, can I dodge Jason enough and not screw up? I've got 2 counselors to work with. We got 160 rocks to go on day 2. The hardest part is day 3, like, you can't really look away and my eyes start to get really sore. And like at the end of the first one, my hand hurt and everything. So this is more of a... it's more of a physically painful challenge than it is anything else. It's like I'm very confident in my ability to do cabin fights no matter what day it is. So I shouldn't be losing 2 counselors, especially if I'm going on, like, through one day. Like, frankly, I shouldn't be getting hit at all. The fact that I almost lost Mark on day 1 is still bothering me. Oh, got a 3-hitter on the backup on day 2. Very nice. Don't get a lot of 3-hitters on those backups. You have to have really good timing. Like, get the next throw right early on. Like, I'm trying to mash too much instead of doing something a little more rhythmic. Hey, slow down. I can get a lot more hits if you slow down. I don't know if that wiggle back and forth thing actually breaks him out of his rage mode, but I felt like it helped when I was learning low percent. So that's why I do it, but I don't know if it actually has any impact at all. Okay, only took 1 hit. He's just about halfway done. Still in good shape here. Hurry up. Jason, if you could go a little slower, that would be nice. There we go. No, I said slower. And nobody, like, Mark doesn't even know what's going on here. He's nowhere near this. He doesn't hear anything. He's just like, why is the camp so quiet? Meanwhile, Chrissy's in here fighting for her life. Nobody but Jason and her has any idea. Just like, is Jason gonna jump out the window and leave? But he never will. Because it's a fight to the death. Oh, no! Okay, now I gotta stop sucking. See, I'm half, he's half. I gotta go on a nice run here. Because this is not a challenge I want to have to, like, I want to get to the second attempt on. That's gonna make it even harder. It's like I'm already starting to feel my left hand start to get a little tight. Jason, you gotta stop going into rage here. Wish I could, should start playing like the Over Horizon Stage 2 music over this, just so, for a little change of pace. Yikes. Jason, can you slow down a little bit, please? I'm not asking much. See there, 2, 3. That's a quick 5 hits on that pass when he's going slow. Much better. Okay, I think we're getting back to the point of hopefully being okay here. I mean, technically I can still be one hit away and go on a 160 to nothing run, but I really don't want to put myself in that position either. Hurry up. Actually, no, don't hurry up. Go nice and slow. I'm already going to be doing this on day 3 at that speed for so long. Alright, we're close now. "20 hits left. 18, 17, 15. "13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, slow down, please. Crap. Got him. Okay. Time to catch up on chat and rest my hand a little bit. Ow. Hey, Ruben, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. The Immortal Challenge is where there's a glitch you can do on Jason where if you leave the screen as he's dying on a path, it'll revive him with an overflowed health bar. He'll get 256 extra bars of health. And we do that on all 3 days. So he ends up having 864 total instead of the lowly 96 that he normally gets. Oh, I didn't know Bruce Springsteen's sister was Angela in Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. Oh. Like right here on my hand, like this whole little section there is very tense right now, and I don't know why. It's like I just hold the controller like this. Like this is how it looks on the back of my hand. It's like I don't know if I'm holding it wrong. Yeah, I was not aware that that you could revive him like that, but then one of my mods, Bedwell Blackburn, had mentioned that he heard that that was a thing and that he thought it revived him with 256, but they had no idea because no one was crazy enough to try it. And I was like, I'll do that. I'll see if we can beat Jason when he's revived. I used save states the first time just to see if it was possible. And it turned out it was, and that's kind of where all these challenges came from. They were all born from the Immortal that day. That was a lot of fun too, writing down how many hits I had and counting everything down. Just to see how many bars. Alright, Chrissy is there. Jason is going on B, so we should be able to just take Mark over. Have him wait in front of the kids. Gonna take it nice and slow. Alright. Another zombie should be popping up. Get in there. I don't remember many specifics about I remember when I got the first time I saw the game, it was at I think it was a pharmacy called Farmore that also rented games. And I don't know what drew me to it. I don't think I didn't know Friday the 13th was movies at the time. But I was 7, and thankfully my mom let me rent it. She definitely knew they were movies. But I'm guessing she figured it's a Nintendo game. How bad can it actually be? I remember being absolutely addicted to the cabin theme the first time I heard it. And I was always Team Chrissy. I always liked Chrissy more than Mark, which I'm very proud of myself of, because I didn't know that. All I knew is there were fast counselors and I knew about jumping. I didn't know anything about, like, I didn't bother keeping track of how many items spawn, how many kills you had to get before they spawned items or anything like that. Or, like, I didn't know that different counts, that, like, the counselors had different throwing power, like throwing speed and throwing distance. Because that's the difference between Chrissy and Mark. Mark grows faster, but his throwing arm is just absolute garbage. Whereas Chrissy grows slower, but she's got top-tier throwing arm. And for me, throwing is a lot more important than rowing speed, so I'm definitely Team Chrissy. Alright, if Mark dies here, it's not the end of the world. I still got Chrissy. This is, I think, like 7 or 8 minutes, assuming I don't die. Alright, here goes. I apologize if I'm not following chat for a little while here. I can't look away from Jason all that much. Gotta make sure my hands don't start sweating. Alright, here goes. Thanks for the good luck, Ruben. All right, kids. You just ignore any sounds. Actually, if I fight him in front of the door, if I turn around and he's at the door, the kids are watching this fight happen. Like, they are on the other side of Mark. Oh man, I was hoping he'd be here because the kids are... They're standing right behind you and they are looking at the door right now. And that would be hilarious if they were right there. Well, technically... Nope. If he was in one of these 4 rooms, the kids could also be witnessing everything. Alright, 160 to go. Great, my face just started itching. Got it, sort of. And now my ear is itching. What is going on? $157 to go. $155. We're cruising. I mean, I could try to do the long dodge here, but that's just asking for trouble. The long dodge is where you dodge right as Jason's, like, stopping in front of you. And if you time it right, you have a very minimal window. It's like maybe 1/8 of a second, if even that. And both of his punches will miss you, and then you've got a very easy window to counterattack. Oh boy. I have to try to get a little more aggressive with my dodges here so I can actually hit him as he's backing up. Much better. You want to try to start your first dodge right as he's leaving the corner. And then you just do your second one right away, and if you time it right, you'll end up dodging him both times. It does take a little bit of practice to get the timing down, but once you get it down, it's one of those things you can, like, put the game down for, like, months and then come back to it. And it's kind of like riding a bike at that point. That was early. Thankfully it worked. I want to see another bar go away. Alright, I think that's 140 hits to go. Why did I ever think this challenge was a good idea? I mean, I know it's kind of a novelty thing, beating the game without jumping, but why did I put this on the wheel? Why am I doing this to myself? Oh boy, we barely even made a dent. Like, I'd like to get him... I'm hoping I don't... Well, last time I didn't have a counselor death when I did this last week. But I've got Chrissy left just in case Mark takes a dive. So, I mean, worst thing that happens, Mark dies, I can rest my hands a little bit and try and bring Chrissy out here. And just hope she hasn't moved by the cave, because if she's by the cave, that's going to be a giant pain in the butt. But she should be in the General Lake region. I don't believe they move while you're in a cabin fight with Jason. But I'm not positive on that. There we go, another bar down. Unfortunately, I've lost count of how many I actually did, so he's gonna have a lot. We're gonna have to bring him down to like 8 or 9 bars before I can get a handle on how many hits he's actually got left. Which is probably gonna be like 7 or 8 minutes of this still. Come on. My counterattacks here are really sloppy. I mean, the more important thing is that the dodges are on point, but still. I always try to time my dodge so like Jason's moving to the left and I'm moving to the left at the same time. That's kind of how I can tell when I'm going to be able to get a... If I do that right, and I time my throw right, that's kind of how I know I'm going to be able to get a hit in that pass. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Which is good, because my hands are getting very sweaty. And I'm not throwing rocks. See, if you could pause the game here on this screen. Hey James D, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I am in physical pain right now because of the wheel making me do this. Definitely the wheel's fault that I added this challenge to it. Yeah, with this, since you can't jump to collect items or anything, you're forced to do rock only and like no vitamins or anything like that, because well, got 2 hits there, because items always spawn on jump. Well, except for lighters and machetes, because those will spawn on zombie kills. Alright, he's almost halfway dead. We've only taken 1 hit. And we still have Chrissy on the bench. Nope, not without jumping. You have to jump to collect like the key, and you have to get a knife to spawn the letter to start the torch process. Well, at least the quick torch. And you have to jump to get a lighter too. So I'm trying to glance at chat at the same time here, and I'm hoping that like just moving my eyes like that will make them stop, make the little stinging stop. Because right now I focus on Jason so much, and it helps to move my eyes a little bit. Yep, it's kind of like it combines, like it's kind of like a low percent. And yeah, it's definitely stone only. So 160 hits. Oh, not again. This is fine, he's half dead. We're both half dead. If Mark dies, I should have no problems finishing this up with Chrissy at this point. Especially since Mark is going to be getting in some more health bars down. And heck, if he gets like down to 4 or 5, son of a... 4 or 5, I could even try to finish him on a... Well, no, I couldn't do a path. I'd have to wait for Jason to kill the batch of kids. Gotta focus. Come on, let's see a health bar go away. There we go. 5 less hits that Chrissy's gonna have to do. That's 3 left for this bar. 2. You want to get that bar gone fully, because if you have like 4 of the, if you're 4 of the 5 hits into the bar of health going down and you die, Jason regenerates those 4 hits. And we don't want that. Sorry, I'm back to just looking at Jason now. I'm taking too many hits. So I've just got to let my eyes hurt. We're almost there. Home stretch. I hope my D-pad isn't going to start, like, going bad on this, because this is a lot of pressure on that D-pad. There we go, another bar down. 1, 2, 3. Alright, next hit will take another bar of his health down. 5 rocks for each bar. And it's 4 knives, 3 machetes, 2 axes, and 1 torch and 1 pitchfork. I think we're below 40 now. I want to say A is 8 bars. We're getting into potential path fight mash territory now, but I'd have to let him kill the kids, and I don't want to do that. I always try to do these challenges with no kid deaths, if possible. Some of them you can't really do that, like if it's a slow counselor only. You're not gonna be... It's gonna be very difficult to... I mean, technically you could if you just let all the counselors die and just sat there at the lake and waited while he ran around the map and came back to the kids. But that's no fun. I hate that waiting. Come on, get rid of that next bar. There we go, that's 25 hits to go. We've done 135. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. Now we're in a rhythm. 13. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, that hurts. Three for 3 on challenges. Why do I do this?